Hello, Taurus. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your week. I am doing your extended read. I know it feels so long. It feels so long. I do apologize. All right, Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck, Light Seers Tarot for the clarifying deck, and the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Energy coming in, the Hierophant. It's you, and the Four of Wands, Aries. What is this about? I have to say, when I shuffle the deck, I am face down and I move it around, like a kindergartner. And when they came back up, it was the Hierophant, right? But there's a couple cards that went flying, and one was the Four of Wands, but it was in this deck, and the Strength card. I don't know why I'm getting, is this a relationship? Is this a job? Fours in tarot where we find our comfortability, but it's happiness, it's stability, and it's it's a Four of Wands. Got the Hierophant. Well, look at that. You got the Strength card again. Her Six of Swords reverse and the Magician. This feels good. Maybe with that Six of Swords reverse right below it, it feels like there was a period of struggle, but it feels like that is over now. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus, if you are a Taurus, know a Taurus. Feel like being a Taurus. Taurians, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Taurus and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Taurus. It could resonate as the main story, and Taurus can be the cross watcher. This reading could be about you or for you. Take it as it resonates. Collective messages for my lovely Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Extended read. Grab your favorite adult beverage, and we shall do this. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, what's the energy for Taurus? What is the energy for Taurus, please? Spirit. Nine of Cups reverse, Pisces. What's influencing the Nine of Cups reverse? What's influencing the Nine of Cups reverse? Eight of Swords. Somebody's feeling stuck in a situation they're not happy in, obviously. Eight of Swords, though. The lid's off. Somebody's already outgrown this situation, grew wings. Karma is done. There's nothing left to gain from this. Reason for the reading? It could be... Okay, hold on. There's another way I'm feeling this. Ten of Wands. Lots of burden, lots of struggle. What's in the past? You. Not you. King of Wands. I'm sorry. Oh, King of Wands. Hello, Leo. Wouldn't that be funny if we have a cross-watcher Leo and they're like, how did you know? It is me. All right. Okay. I just need to say it. You got the Two of Cups here. You got the Page of Pentacles reverse here. This could be this person. If you were dealing, it doesn't have to be with a Leo. If you were dealing with somebody who gets a lot of attention, could be very attractive, very confident, it could be you could be currently saying, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. There's no give or take. I don't feel like a reciprocal energy going on here. Somebody is stuck, unhappy, and ready to put the work in. Or somebody has been putting the work in. We need to get the other cards to see where this is going. But as that fell out, you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which really feels connected here with that King of Wands. What's on your mind? Oh, okay. Aquarius is Fool. Like it. Near future, new beginnings right there. Near future for my Taurus. Making a decision. Two of Wands. You're not waiting around. Two of Wands reverse. See how she's on her Four of Wands. You got the Four of Wands here on her house, holding the world, something new, but waiting and looking towards the moon. Not doing that anymore. Two of Wands reverse. How do you currently see yourself? Okay. Oh my gosh. There's the Four of Wands again. You see it? And the Four of Pentacles is sideways. Fours are stability and comfort. Anyway, and the moon. You cannot make this up. I don't know what these are, but this is exactly what I said. Four of Wands, Four of Wands. She's sitting on her Four of Wands, looking up at the moon. That was the other side of it. Capricorn's Devil reverse below that. Four of Pentacles, also a Capricorn. Five of Pentacles, there you are. And you see how this is almost looks like somebody's like chained to that Four of Wands. Has this chastity belt thing going on. It could be a very I don't, the arrogant word is coming up, and I don't mean that's not the word. Somebody stubborn, a very stubborn energy, or it could be somebody who's very protective at this time and not letting somebody else in, hence the Five of Pentacles below it. All right, so anyway, Two of Wands reverse right here. So you got the Hangman reverse, Five of Cups. That's too many. Let's keep going. Let's see how you see yourself here. How does Taurus, sorry, George the Virgo. How does Taurus see themselves? How does Taurus see themselves? How does Taurus, oh, I don't trust, nuh-uh, he's deaf. I have to try to get his attention. Come on, I don't want him, I mean, he might do some MA, and this is not that kind of video. Come on, come on. Okay, that's a good boy. That's a good Virgo. All right, how does Taurus currently see themselves? How does Taurus currently see themselves? There it is. Yes, that's right. The Magician. You know what's cool about it? This card, I say it all the time. I don't know why I didn't say it today. This reminds me of the Magician because of the wand, even though this is not Virgo, right? This is Virgo or Gemini, but it's that wand, it's that magic. How you see yourself is at a time, and this is kind of the energy I was feeling. I feel like there has been some struggle and strife, but I feel like you're really getting over that hill. The Magician is a very magnetic time. This is the masculine energy of your Empress energy, I might add. But in this masculine energy, I feel like you're really driving forward. You're not letting anything or anyone hold you back. You're making a decision to not stay in this stuck ass energy anymore. The Ten of Wands, see how all these reason for the reading, see how the flowers are on this person's back, and all she wanted to do is be recognized for this, but you can't even see. It's like the problems have engulfed this person. So I feel like what you're doing is a Ten of Wands reverse, shaking off that burden and finding yourself again, stepping up for the challenge, going on a date, getting out of a relationship. It just feels like you're breaking free what's held you back here. Okay, what is the energy coming in you don't see coming? What is the energy coming in Taurus doesn't see coming? Knight of Wands reverse, Sagittarius. There is something here where somebody's trying to reel you back in. Just be careful with that. Sagittarius energy. What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? Let's get one more. Yeah, this person, you're breaking something off. Now, a Knight of Wands reverse can be somebody who they just don't stick around. But let's talk about the self, because not everybody watching is dealing with other people or players, or, I mean, you know what? This literally could be about yourself. A Knight of Wands reverse, the way I often explain this, not all the time, is lost potential and procrastination. You put those two together, and my famous analogy is a car. Think of any car you've always wanted, and somebody gifts you that car. It's in front of your house, in your driveway, whatever, right? You sit in that car, you turn that car on, and you hear a purr, and it sounds amazing. It feels amazing. That's the Knight of Wands reverse. But until you put that car into drive, it's going to stay a Knight of Wands reverse. The moment you overcome your fear and put that baby into drive, the potential for it to do anything is now becoming a reality. The Knight of Wands upright. The Knight of Wands is up for an adventure. It's really linked to this type of full energy. But when it's reversed, it just talks about lost potential. Or not even lost. The potential is just, it's alive, it's there, but it's just being wasted. So with the Justice reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse, and in any position, you always look at the majors first over the minor. That's the strongest. So I'm almost feeling that you are breaking away from the potential and ready to start dabbling in the reality of things. Whoever this is, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter, because they could have been somebody where you just needed like a timeout from life, and it was a distraction. Maybe it was first a good distraction and then it became a bad distraction, but you're not allowing distractions and procrastination to hold you back anymore. So this justice reverse can really be a good thing with that Knight of Wands reverse. You're breaking free from an old cycle, a cycle of lack of balance. See how with it being reverse, and let's go first. When it's upright, see how she towers over these buildings. Could this person fit into those buildings? Possibly, much like an adult can fit into a child. What is it called? Adult, or what is that called? Oh, gosh. There was a time my daughter had one. What is that called? You know, like a playhouse, a kid's playhouse. Yes, you can fit into it, but it's going to be highly uncomfortable, much like this. So I feel like the uncomfortability of something you've been holding yourself back from is almost too much to bear. And I just feel this full energy, this drive, this King of Wands even. I mean, for you to become the King of Pentacles, you really have to dabble in your King of Wands. All of us have these signs within us, you know. You could physically have these signs from your birthplace in life, but you also, we're heading into Leo season in less than a week. And so everybody's going to be affected by Leo season somehow, some way. There's a drive happening into your life. And I don't think you're just going to sit by and let that possibility go to waste. I feel like you're really going to take advantage of it. And what the title of this reading should be, I have no idea, but I feel like that is exactly what this is about. Okay, what are in your emotions currently? I have to say that because some are future, some are near future. Actually, this you don't even see coming. Reason for the reading's future, but this is current, which I like. The Magician energy is feeling on top of things, feeling able, feeling positive about the future, feeling like you're ready, like to be in attack mode here. All right, what are in your emotions currently? So it should be linked to this Magician energy, you would think. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy, which is half that Magician. One more card, please. Actually, then you got, look at that. Then you got Virgo's Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana card of the Empress. Pretty cool. Since these two signs make up this sign. I said it's going to be linked, and coming in is this Nine of Pentacles. This, I really don't need validation from other people. All I need is to not hold myself back. There's a job opportunity. You might be going back to school. You might be starting a business. You might start painting. You might have that big move. But you know what? You're not going to talk yourself out of something that you know you're deserving of. Not anymore. Okay, Devil reverse was below that. But let's get one more card in your emotions. Five of Wands reverse is, it feels like almost not making a problem. Not making something difficult. When it's upright, it could be a card of strategy, and it could be a card of, depending on, I mean, it is a card. It's funny, they depict it as be almost like a manipulation here. And if you're going to be in the game, you're going to be the one controlling the game. When it's Five of Wands reverse, I have to be honest, because this is all intuition. This is cardboard. It's just intuition driving this reading. How I feel when I see these signs. The Nine of Swords being here, I feel like some of you Tauruses, as you watch this, you might recognize, even if you don't know what you're recognizing, the energy. But you may be saying, I don't really know what she's talking about. I like that tarot lady sometimes, but I really don't know what she's talking about because I can't pinpoint. I don't really have that job, or you may not even be working, or you've been at your position for 30 years and it's not really that, but there's just something, right? That's what's keeping somebody up at night. You know, it's harder to hold on to something that is no longer like for us than just to let it go, which is why I saw the Four of Pentacles reversed twice. It's time to let something go. And it's just time to let go within yourself. And then once you do it within yourself, it's like you're able to do it physically. But you see, the Nine of Swords can be like feeling almost judged, so all these different eyes, and she is wearing a wedding ring, so it could just be from all different facets of life. But my very first feel on this card was this burning Taurus, I was going to say this burning sensation. For one of you dirty dogs, it might really be that, but I meant within your soul, not physically. Hopefully not physically. Anyway, okay, intrusive thoughts. So it's a burning within the soul, and hence the masculine energy of this feminine king, because in this deck there's male, female kings and emperors. The masculine energy, which I feel, and for some reason I feel like it's nearby, it's a king of wands on fire. His soul is coming. It's like whatever you've been holding in, you can't hold it in anymore. Your dream needs to be shared with the world. There's something you're about to do that's going to change the game. All right, what is the outcome here for Taurus? Tower. Can you see the bottom of the deck if I have it here? Because this was the bottom. I noticed that. I didn't talk about it, but before I shuffled, it was the bottom. And look that's what fell out. You got Scorpio's Tower. Once again, somebody holding on to something that needs to be let go of. And even if it was intact, this chick or chicklet or chicker, whatever you want to call it, can't fit into that building, even if it was intact. The problem has become her. It's time to let it fall. Now, if you don't look at this depiction, a tower is a sudden change. Boom, something's coming into your life. An offer's coming into your life. Somebody walks into your life. You wake up one day and say, man, there's something I once wanted to do and I feel like I need to try it. Just, don't talk yourself out of what needs. Something told me to pull that card, Page of Swords, and one more. And there's Scorpio's Five of Cups and the Star reverse. Don't talk yourself out of, and don't allow somebody to keep you back because it's comforting for them. See how this person's holding on to a Page of Wands, but looking towards the shore? I always feel like she might be waiting for a Six of Swords, like something to take her to a better place, but she doesn't need to. She has two legs and she can walk to the other side. I feel like the time is now. I do. The time is now. This is your sign. The time is now. All right, Taurus. Nine of Cups reverse. Center of the reading, Pisces energy. What is this Nine of Cups reverse? Center of the reading. What is this Nine of Cups reverse? Center of the reading. Okay. Nine of Cups reverse for Taurus. Yeah, the Queen of Swords reverse is somebody who may not trust themselves, but I'll be honest, one of the bigger definitions of it, being fed up. Everybody has gotten to that point where you just might be biting people's head off. You just might be irritable because Nine of Cups reverse, your 9 cups within yourself have been given to everything else but you. You have 2 9s actually on the table and a 10, which means you're encroaching to a big cycle coming to an end. 10s are at the last, then you have your new beginning. On your mind is a new beginning. You're manifesting it. How you see yourself is very manifestable. I just created that word. A great manifestator. How about that? You're in manifestation mode, and that's great. And I feel like it feels tangible. Maybe for the first time in forever, some dream, something of yourself feels very tangible. But a Queen of Swords reverse it's needing to cut out what is no longer for you and what you have outgrown, okay? Libran energy. 8 of Swords influencing this, Gemini energy. Look at that, 5 of Cups reverse. Now what's interesting, look at our King of Wands, bottom of the deck coming in. There's the fire. Anyway, but, okay, so I saw the 5 of Cups in the outcome. I put it back in the deck. Okay, yeah, with the Star reverse, the 5 of Cups and the Star reverse. But in this deck, the 5 of Cups looks like the Magician and the Star. How intriguing, since it was the 5, it's right, still right here. It was at the top. It was the 5 of Cups upright and the Star reverse. I'm hoping it comes out in this deck because you'll be very amazed at your cards and how they're backing it up, like Gladys and the Pips. 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. You see how it looks like this cauldron, this magic revving up. It's in white, but once you have the Magician, it's in the same position, but now it's full of this magic back here. The magic is like you put these two together, and once you have the star, it's now released. Okay. So anyway, 5 of Cups, and she's not even looking at what's lost. It looks like looking at a potential of what you could have done. Some of you Tauruses might be really lost in thought, saying, man, if I could go back 20 years, I would do it so differently. And you know what, Taurus, everybody feels like that, but I just feel like there's just something really here where you have the ability to change things. Okay, 10 of Wands, reason for the reading. Sagittarius energy. When you know, you got the Judgment card. Here's your new beginning, and you have the ability to change things. When I said Sagittarius energy, it brought me back to this Knight of Wands. See, there's the star, bottom of the deck. See? You see? And hopefully we get the Magician for show and tell out here. But you see, it's the potential is here. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in it and manifest, and then it's going to be alive. The universe, when you manifest something, the universe has to bring it into existence because you brought it into existence energetic wise. So when you manifest, when you see something in your mind's eye and it feels so real that you could taste it and smell it in your soul, the universe has to put it out there. That's what I feel like it's happening here. And that might be the energy, what I was talking about, you're probably picking up. So anyway, where was I going with this? So the Judgment is when you're aware of something and you're ready to do something about it. The reason for the reading is saying, you know what? There's a reason why there's lost potential, because I'm freaking giving my energy to everybody but me. This always reminds me of the shopping list analogy. I'm full of analogies. I apologize. But this is like she was going to the grocery store with $20 in her pocket, and she just wanted, like, I don't know, give me a break candy bar, a Kit Kat, a Snickers, something. She just wanted something like that. But you know, the loyal and the nice thing to do that, you know, you might have been programmed when you're a kid is ask to see if other people want stuff, right? So it says, hey, I'm going down the street to the Piggly Wiggly. Anybody want anything? You got Bobby Joe and, you know, you got everybody over here saying, hey, I want this. I want this. Nobody's giving up money. Nobody. And next thing you know, when you come back, this is still your potential. This is still what you wanted. You didn't even get because everybody else had to get theirs. You can't do that anymore. And you refuse to do that, right? That's why it's a Knight of Wands reverse. With the Justice reverse, you're not getting the short end of the stick anymore. Those days are over. Okay. That's what I feel like is this wake up call. All right. King of Wands in the past, Leo energy. The Emperor. Holy cow. You got a lot of true pairing because I've been picking it up here. But the Emperor and the King of Wands. Emperor is Aries. King and Queen of Wands. Aries is Queen of Wands. Anyway, King of Wands. You know what, some of you, this could have been a twin flame thing. And I don't usually say that. That doesn't usually fall right out of my mouth, because what I believe twin flames are is not what some people believe twin flames are. I wouldn't say they're a negative connotation to it, because it usually comes with great change and something we actually needed in our life through the vehicle of somebody else. And it is a soulmate connection, no doubt, but it was somebody that was supposed to come into your life just for a season to wake you up. Maybe in another life you do it for them. But I get this is somebody that might be very successful. And it could be somebody you could be really like, it could have been a crush, or just, it could even be not a romantic thing, but heck, you could have seen someone on TV and be like, man, I could have had that. I still want that. But maybe I lost. It's just too little too late. Next life. I don't think so. I feel like this person, whoever they are, embodied who you are going to become and then some. So for some of you, I feel like saying that. You got the Strength card once again, bottom of the deck. I don't feel like this is you, but I feel like this person embodied the energy that you're going to catapult off of. All right, the Fool energy on your mind. See, that's why we got so many majors going on here, especially in the clarifiers. The Fool, Aquarius energy on your mind. There's your Six of Swords. I said that when the Five of Cups was out here waiting for the Six of Swords. But nobody's saving her. She's saving herself. Doesn't need help on this one. Spirit's got your back. And I love the red, which is reminiscent of that Leo fire. And like I said, in Leo energy. So I feel, Taurus, even though you are a King of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to dabble in other kings' energy here and take it upon yourself to get yourself back up in the game. Knight of Swords. See how he's got his Louboutins running to that bike, ready to drive off, much like the Knight of Wands over here. Five of Wands, King of Wands, good news coming, Page of Swords. Whatever could have broken your heart in the past, it did you a favor because it threw you in this energy. I still feel like they were just the vehicle to your success. And some of you thought, man, we were going to like tickle each other's fancies for the next, 30 plus years. And nope, I feel like there was something about them you needed to see for yourself to become that. It sounds weird, but Two of Wands reverse, Aries again, near future. I feel world, man. Page of Cups reverse. It really feels connected here. It does. It's saying, you know what? I don't think you're talking. I don't think you're waiting. I think you're done. Temperance reverse, much like the Justice reverse. The balance is flipped. The cycle is coming to an end. The tables will turn. You know when the tables will turn with this energy? When you not only become it, but surpass it. And they'll say, Taurus, man, what has gotten into you? Because I feel like it's going to be a clinger on, to be honest. And they're going to want to know what you're doing so they can kind of have it too. You got the Magician, how you currently see yourself. Yeah, Strength reverse. 3, 4 times. I lost count how many times I've seen the Strength. But you know what I love about it? It reminds me of Libra. Half your Empress energy, Libra. See the heart? There's no swords in it. But there's a reminder of one day you're going to look back at this and say, you know what? I'm so glad that came into my life because it woke me up. Strength reverse. No swords, no hurt feelings, but letting go. Another 2 big majors right on each other. What was below it? Justice upright. Another major. Shall we go for test luck? 4 of Wands reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. You didn't get what you thought you were going to get with this energy. You got something better. You got yourself. You lost this. You found yourself. And you can't beat that. Justice reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse coming in you don't see coming. You got a soul contract here. You're letting this go. Knight of Wands reverse and the Justice reverse. 3 of Pentacles Capricorn, starting some new job, new foundation, but it feels good because it's on your terms and it's a healthy foundation, unlike the Tower with that broken ass down foundation, right? Yeah, you do have something new and you're dropping this you're dropping it like nothing, not going to lose sleep, not going to lose sleep over it. You just know this is what you need and you need it right now. And you're not wasting time. 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you had 3 9s. I think about it. You got 2 9s right here, a 9 right here. Anyway, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reverse in your emotions. Not arguing, not fighting. You just want free. And hence the Tower reverse. I said that would be great if it's reversed because letting go, ready to let go what you've been holding on to. Avoiding the conflict, not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to explain your side of the story. You're not trying to make somebody like miss you or want you. It's not a game, hence the 5 of Wands reverse. You're not playing games. You just want your freedom. You just want your freedom from this. You know, oftentimes people will ask, how do you break? They'll do all kinds of things they see on YouTube to break this invisible like string to a past energy they just can't shake. And how do I break that? You have to find yourself, because you have to look at what is holding you to this person. Is it because they were just so amazing, or is it how you felt about yourself when you were with them, the potential of who you could be and how you really manifested how your life was going to be? That is still tangible and that is still real. You just don't need them. That's why you got the 6 of Swords on your mind. All right, Page of Swords and the Tower and the outcome. Page of Swords is a good news coming, right? We see this as a wish fulfillment. See, ready to blow it in the wind, blowing that manifestation and letting it go. I love it, but it literally means good news coming. Page of Swords and the Tower. 2 cards, just like the outcome. 9 of Pentacles reverse in your emotions was a 9 of Pentacles upright, and you got another 9. You cannot make this up. That's 5 nines. 5 nines. 5 9 9 9 9. I don't have my phone here, or I would look up what multiple 9s mean. But 9 of Wands reverse, guess what that is? An 8 of Wands upright. You're ready to fly free. 9 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Cups reverse. You're just not over giving anymore and under receiving. 9 of Wands, see when she's upright, she's holding on to that Page of Wands. But if you count, it's her 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is a passion, and it's that Sagittarius energy. Something's been holding you back for so long. And I feel like for some of you, you've been holding yourself back, staying in a place where you've been comfortable, and you're ready to get uncomfortable to become maybe very successful, very happy. And so with the fire, you're letting that you're not holding that fire back, you're letting it fly now. 9 of Wands reverse. So it's, what else? Where was the other? And 9 of Pentacles reverse is, it's the minor, like 9 of Pentacles is the minor arcana card of the Empress, but it's now time to take care of you. If you think of the Empress reverse, it means it's now time to take care of you. You can't keep running on fumes, and you can't keep living your life for other people. I feel big dreams and big possibilities are turning into some big realities here for you, Taurus. Just don't doubt yourself, and you don't need permission from anyone. You just have to follow your own instincts and start leading the way, start going, because you soon will have your followers. All right, Taurus, I love you guys. Have a good start to your week. I'll see you later, alligators. Take care.